Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm gonna continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're gonna give you what you want.
That's not what I want.
What's up, guys? I'll be with you guys in a minute. Okay, back. What's up, guys? AW Aaron Warrior Man present to you Let's Talk Pop, episode 22 on a Saturday mid-afternoon. This is going to be not a typical Let's Talk Pop episode. I want to get this done before 7 o'clock. For 7 o'clock tonight, okay? Because I'm busy tonight. I'll be watching my Leafs take on Tampa Bay in Game 3. So there's a good chance that at 10 o'clock I could be very, really pissed off or really, really happy. my mood at 10 o'clock could be different. Pissed off or happy. Okay, so yes, welcome to Let's Talk Pop 22. Episode 22, yes, or episode 22. 3 away from 25, 8 away from 30. Okay? I assume we might do a couple more than 2 episodes of Let's Talk Pop during the weekdays. Well, maybe 3 because of CinemaCon. There's a potential that I might do 3 or 4 Let's Talk Pop during the weekdays. Wednesday's always a Talk Pop show, but there's potentially special Let's Talk Pop during the weekdays because the CinemaCon is going on. So maybe look out for that. There hasn't really been much movie news. For me to put down. So this Talk Pop is strictly for Mandalorian season 3 finale. Okay. Chapter 24 is called The Return. Please. Comments, please. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and below. So yeah, this is just a spoiler review here. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do that all down below here. Subscribe to my Twitter account. So here we go. The banner. Put up the banner for you guys. This is what it is. Let's talk Pop 22. Okay. That's this whole episode. Okay. We're gonna try to get it done before 7. All right. Yeah, I just finished watching the game. All right. I'm gonna send an invitations too. Okay. All right. End by 7. That's the rule. End by 7. So if you're in the Trinity, my group with my buddies, the Trinity, you get an invitation. Okay. I don't want many people, so this might be a solo stream, or some people in my group might join in. Okay. Okay. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Put your comments, guys. So we finally get the season finale of The Mandalorian for season 3. Right? Where we left off is that Djarin got captured by Moff Gideon. Okay? Well, his troops. And also, the other Mandalorians that managed to not get captured, were trying to escape the trap that was laid out for them. Now there was no traitor. Remember, there was all the speculation there was going to be a traitor among the Mandalorians. Well, that never happened. There was no traitor at all. So a whole discussion last week about who's the traitor, who's the spy, who's the traitor. There was no payoff. There was nothing leading up to that. There was nothing there. But also the armor was potentially the traitor. Nope. The armor was not the traitor at all. There was no traitor at all. No, we betrayed the Mandalorians. Okay? Nobody. Now, Paz is dead, obviously, right? Paz is dead. Come on, where's everybody? You know, let's talk about where's everybody? Where's people in the chat? Say something. Say something. Come on. Say something. Why is there only 2 people? Oh. Say something, guys. Come on, don't be afraid. You know what? There we go. You know what? That's it. Do I have to remember Discord to get people to watch? Okay, I'll get everybody to fucking Discord. Okay. If I could find it, there we go. All right. So, Din was captured along with Grogu. Okay. With Grogu, okay. There you go. There we go. So say something. Okay. I gotta change the channel too, man. Sorry. Oh, man. Oh. So Grogu was Mando. Mando managed to take out the guards that are carrying him, right? So Mando was in the base, the facility there. His objective was looking for Moff Gideon. Okay? And finally take him out once and for all. Right? While the other Mandalorians were planning to escape, you had the bombers, the Imperials go off to attack the Mandalorians to their main ship and the other ships. Axe, the guy, the Mandalorian without the helmet, who is the former leader of the Mandalorians before, well, 1 second of Mandalorians before Bo-Katan defeated him in battle to reclaim the leadership of the Mandalorians. Stayed behind, and his ship, to be a decoy, so that so that his so the people in that ship could escape, abandoned ship, because they know they probably most likely wouldn't survive that ship. Obviously. Really I'm really disappointed, you guys. I thought there'd be more people today. Whatever. That's actually pretty funny. I was just listening to. Come on, guys. What do I have to do? Oh, maybe Ambassador could come in. I need to talk to Ambassador. Maybe Ambassador could come in. It's Ambassador. If he's free. Okay. And my arm is killing me. This arm. So this is I got a lot to say about this episode. I did like the episode. I like the last 2 episodes. Right? Bo-Katan, the Darksaber has been destroyed. Right? Media managed to destroy the Darksaber in his fight with Bo-Katan. Which Bo-Katan technically lost, but Mando came in to save the day once again. Now, Mando was his helmet the whole time, right? Now, if you didn't know, that episode had to be changed, or there was not exactly changed, but there was discussions about taking the helmet off. Taking the helmet off, seeing Mando's face in the season finale, where Imperials would, or Moff Gideon would take off the helmet of Djarin. To mock it. To mock him, because the rules about the Mandalorians are not allowed. It depends how religious you are of the Mandalorians. There's some that do have the helmets off, and some don't. Right, but if he's part of the religion, part of the creed, where he's not allowed to take the helmet off, especially in front of witnesses. Even though technically that's force, that would be force, it would still be against the code, the rules, the laws of being a Mandalorian. But remember, that got changed though. They decided not to go with that. Go with that story. Go with that. They decided to keep the helmet on Mando or Djarin. In case you didn't know that, little brief tidbit there for you guys. Okay. 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 And my arm is really killing. Oh my god. It's not your fault. No. remember people thought the Jar was gonna die in this episode, sacrifice this episode, die in this season finale. Like, it's over with. He's done. I'm like, no, I never believed that for a second. I mean, why would he do that? He's gonna be in the Dave Filoni movie whenever that drops. He's the first character they created specifically for a TV show. They wouldn't drop him on a TV show. They would have him clearly in the movie. Okay, that movie is the conclusion. I'm not gonna say the Mandoverse. I know there's some people refer to the Mandoverse, but I'm gonna say it's the conclusion of maybe the Filoni verse. Maybe I don't know what verse. I want to say universe. We call it trilogy, but maybe. I don't know what to call it. Maybe the Mandalorian saga, maybe, or maybe just I don't know. I don't know what we call it. Ahsoka, Book of Fett, and Mandalorian all leading up to that movie. What would we name that saga? What would we name it? Because I don't think the Mandoverse. You can't call it a Mandoverse because it's not a separate universe. It's the same universe as every single Star Wars movie or show that's canon. So you can't call it the Mandoverse. It's not a universe, okay? It's not a separate universe. It's the same universe. But you could call it a saga. Maybe. You could call it a saga, maybe. I know you got the Skywalker saga, you got the prequel saga, the middle saga, and then you got the sequel saga, the Skywalker. I mean, the Skywalker saga, I guess technically is all 9 movies. But this one, Solo and Rogue One are not part of any saga. I mean, they tie into sagas, I guess. I mean, Solo definitely did, but they tie into the sagas. But I maybe still consider them in this. Maybe it's still part of the Skywalker saga, but they're a saga within the Skywalker saga. Okay, maybe something like that. So a smaller saga in a bigger. That's in a bigger saga. So I would call it like, I don't know yet. The Mandalorian saga? I don't know. It's not a universe. I know some people on Twitter and social media call it the Mandoverse. It's not a universe. Okay? It's part of the same, like, okay, the Marvel has the MCU, right? Marvel Cinematic Universe. DCU. Star Wars doesn't have that. It should be called STCU, okay? That's how you should call it. SWCU, Star Wars Cinematic Universe. I think Disney, they have the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Why just brand their Star Wars content SWCU? It's Star Wars Cinematic Universe. Just do that. Oh, hello from Italy. That's cool. Thank you for joining, man. Subscribe. Thank you. Oh, okay. I don't think it's that difficult just to brand Star Wars as SWCU. Just do that, man. Disney, you already have Cinematic Universe for Marvel. Just do that for Star Wars. And they can still have those shows, those live animation shows as part of the Star Wars. Part of Star Wars universe. Just do that, man. That's all you need to do. Okay? What's interesting about this episode, we finally get why Moff Gideon wanted Grogu. One, why he wanted to capture Grogu. Why they wanted to experiment on Grogu. So, okay, so if you've seen the part where they see the clones of different versions of Moff Gideon, it looks like a younger version of Moff Gideon, bunch of clones, right? So Moff Gideon was cloning himself. Right? You know. Was cloning himself. right? But here's the thing. He wanted to create an army of Moff Gideons, okay? Wanted to create an army of himself, basically. But here's the kicker. He tried to cheat the Force. Okay? He revealed that he tried to attract, not attract, is attract. It sounds like attract. It sounds like attracted, but it's attract a Force out of Grogu, and so he could put in those clones. He wanted the Force for himself, because remember, to be a Jedi, a Sith, whatever, you have to be Force sensitive, right? You have to just have, not every living creature is Force sensitive, right? In the Star Wars universe, right? If Force sensitive, you could, use the Force, manipulate the Force, use the Force wherever you want. And obviously, Moff Gideon was not Force sensitive, so he tried to cheat the Force, right? He tried to cheat the Force by trying to what's it called? EXTRACT. That word, attract. Somehow the Force out of Grogu into those clones, so those clones can have somehow the Force, right? That's what he wanted. He wanted, imagine, he tried to basically cheat the Force, right? Cheat the Force. That's what he tried to do. He admitted to that. That's the whole reason why Grogu was so damn important to him, especially from the first season. Why the Imperials wanted him captured? Why on Coruscant, he did everything to make sure the Imperials don't get Grogu. Okay? Maybe Moff Gideon has, they obviously, they got Order 66 going on at the time when Grogu and the other Jedi younglings or whatever Jedis were, defending the Jedi Temple, all that, and especially him. Obviously, that was going on at the same time he was around. Well, obviously, like Moff Gideon obviously was not seen in Revenge of the Sith, but he obviously was around during that time. Revenge of the Sith. Obviously, and he wanted it for himself, the Force. So that they probably knew the Jedi's, the young Jedi's, and the actor who plays Jar Jar Binks. Oh my God, this guy is trying to get the Force despite the Order 66 going down and hunting all the Jedi's. You got to get him out before, so we don't have another evil, another person with the Force with evil intentions. Hold my ground, like Palpatine or Dark Sidious, like Vader, Anakin. Okay, I'm just trying to put the pieces together. So that's what he wanted. He wanted the Force. He's trying to take this Force from Grogu and put in all his clones. Obviously, that plan didn't come to fruition. Didn't happen because they destroyed the tubes. Hey, Vortex, they destroyed the tubes where all the clones of Moff Gideon were in, right? So his plans for putting the Force in all those clones was shattered. His dream of having a Force in some capacity was shattered, because that's the reason we found out why that he needed Grogu, because he can't. The Force is not like the Force. Here's the thing: the Force is natural, right? What's this? The Force is natural, right? Only certain people could get it, right? Only certain people, right? You have to be Force sensitive. He's not. So it wasn't natural to him. He tried to mess with the best thing I could say, Mother Nature. I guess is the best what's it called? Comparison, I guess. It's he tried to mess with Mother Nature, okay? Now, not everybody's Force sensitive ends up becoming a Jedi, a Sith, forever. There's a lot of people that are Force sensitive that are not Jedis or Siths. Let's get that out of the way. I know you liked the Vortex. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You liked the episode. Don't lie. I know you liked it. Don't lie to me. You loved the episode. Hey George, you wanna come on? I'm only going to 7. I don't know. I thought no, you love the Vortex. If you're on my stream, you have to love it. That's not funny, Matt. Stop. Come on, you like the episode. I know you did. Come on, Vortex. Oh man, I wish I had more people on. Oh, you know what? I mean, I can't have people on. I have to end this. I'm ending this in 45 minutes. Anyway, if I could go for 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going along. Anyway, this is just a Star Wars episode, okay? This is just for this show. So no other topics are gonna be talked about. Just that Mario's gonna cross a billion. In a week and a half, it's gonna make a billion. Okay, that's all. But there's nothing else to talk about. I mean, right now, there's nothing to talk about when movie wise. Evil Wise is not doing well. Okay, I'll just say that. But next few days, I'll just say this. Potentially, there's going to be some news coming out of CinemaCon, right? CinemaCon, right? So maybe we'll have extra Let's Talk Pop episodes during the week. Maybe. I mean, Wednesdays always. But yeah, we'll keep on lookout. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah. Okay. There was no traitor, right? There was no backstabber. Remember all last week's episode? Me, George, Blind, whoever was on, we're all talking about, oh my God. Because the episode's called The Spies. We all said, oh yeah, somebody's betrayed them. Oh yeah, Suns and the 76ers, man. Sixers eliminated, right? They didn't need Embiid. They didn't need Embiid, so they eliminated the Nets before. And the Clippers are done, man. The Clippers are done. There's no way. They're not even gonna get a win in Phoenix for Game 5. They're done. The Clippers. So, Vortex, I heard rumors you're joining the Mandalorians. You got to put a helmet. Is that true? Scoop by Grace Randolph. Well, you know what? They should have Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn, Brooklyn, right? They had no superstar in that team. But yeah. Grace Randolph. You think Grace were how do you not pronounce Pokemon? Pokemon, that's it. That's it. So with this episode, once they defeat Moff Gideon and Imperials, they managed to get the Mandalore back. They fully initiated Paz's son, right? To take up their father's name, right? If you remember that. right? Also, but Jadarin, decided to pledge himself as a bounty hunter. Remember, he went to Carson Teva, Teva to say, do you need work? Do you need somebody to capture whatever the bounty hunt? And it's really against the New Republic's rules. New Republic does not like bounty hunters, right? They don't really employ bounty hunters, right? That's what he's telling them. Now we don't do that. We don't employ bounty hunters. That's not our thing. But he's like, and Mando's like, you don't know. They don't have to know. Like he's like, you already made up your mind. It's like basically told him he already made up your mind. I don't know. There's a lot of good Pokemon games. I really like Gold. Um, Gold and Silver I liked. What's your favorite generation of Pokemon? Oh, with Platinum Peak, Gen. I think I played almost every single Pokemon game there is. The game is so addicting and so fun. Well, where was I? So he, you know, he pledged himself. Okay. Oh, before that, he went to the armor that he wants Grogu to become basically his apprentice, right? The armor is like, he can't talk. He can't take the creed, right? Oh, Zelda, great. Oh yeah, I can't wait till that game, man. Couple more weeks, 3 more weeks, man. 3 more weeks, Zelda. 3 more weeks, man. 20 days till that game comes out. I'm hyped. So before we so the armor he can't become one because he can't take the words and right and can't speak yet, obviously. And Jajarin's like, well, if his parents could do it for him, and she's like, well, we don't know what happened to his birth parents. They could be dead or whatever. And he's like, I want to adopt him as my own. So basically, in this season, at the end, he adopts Grogu, so that Grogu can officially become initiated into the Mandalorians to become a Mandalorian. The road to becoming a full-fledged Mandalorian. Okay. It's pretty funny too. I love when it keeps tapping. No, 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 or yes, 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 yes. I think that was pretty funny. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, boys. I thought it was pretty funny. And he also got back that droid, that tried to kill Grogu in season one, right? But I got reprogrammed, right? Not to be a killing machine, not to be right, to help out the chancellor, whatever, to help out. What's his name? Garga? What's his name? Garga, right? Something like that. Yeah, Karga. Yeah, what was I saying? General, yeah, Karga. I mean, that's his name, Karga. That's pretty funny. And then you see that he has his own small little house by a small little, not river or lake, but a small little, maybe little, yeah, Grief Karga, little swamp where there's water and where there's frogs and stuff, and you see Grogu practicing the Force on a frog. That's pretty funny. I mean, of course. Grief. That's pretty much the end of the season. No big cameos, no big surprises. We did not get Luke Skywalker coming back. We did not get Han Solo. Okay, we did not get anybody from like last season's finale. We got Luke. We did not get anything like that. There was no big reveal or anything like that. They kind of hyped. I remember they kind of hyped before the second last episode. Oh, some big reveal, something big's gonna happen. No, they didn't. Nothing big really happened. Nothing really big happened. No, there was no cameos. Nothing big. No big character happened. They mentioned Thrawn. That's basically it. They mentioned Thrawn, but like Thrawn is not a big reveal because they mentioned Thrawn in Ahsoka, and we saw us. All right, take care, man. Thank you, George. Enjoy dinner. Remember, we saw Ahsoka in the trailer for. We saw Thrawn in the trailer for Ahsoka. That to me, that's not a big reveal because everybody mentioned him, right? So we knew Thrawn was still alive. So to me, like that's nothing. That didn't mean anything. Okay, we saw Hux' father. But overall, there was no big reveal, cameo, anything like that in this season. Nothing huge. No, and Cara Dune did not come back. Okay. So, okay. Now, season 4 has already been written, but hasn't been greenlit yet. Yeah. PT. What is that? Oh, I basically explained the whole episode. I basically said Moff Gideon was trying to cheat the Force to Grassy. That's why he needed Grogu. He's all those clones. He needed Grogu so he can somehow attract the Force. Like there's some way to attract the Force out of Grogu into those clones. So those clones are the Force. So if something, he basically had like an army of himself with the Force. He was trying to cheat the Force, basically. It was kind of like a conclusion of Moff Gideon's arc in The Mandalorian. I don't know if like the clones are gone. We don't know. Like, is he done? Is Moff Gideon done? Moff Gideon might be done. He might not be in the finale. And what I mean by the finale, yeah, basically, yeah. Basically, yeah. Basically, and what I mean by finale, I don't mean by TV shows. I mean the Filoni movie. The Filoni movie is a finale, and I said to Grassy, there's people on Twitter that call it a Mandoverse, and I said it cannot be called a Mandoverse because the Mandoverse takes place in this and all the other stuff that's going on with the sequel trilogies, the past sequels. It's the same universe, so don't call it a Mandoverse. Call it a saga within a bigger saga. Call it a mini saga within the Skywalker saga. Okay, that's all. It's not a verse. It's not a universe. Okay? It's the same universe as the prequels, the middle movies, the middle sequel movies, 4, 5, or 6, and the 7, 8, 9 sequel movies. It's the same universe. It's not Mandalorian. It's not just the Mandalorian Ahsoka Book of Fett. I'm sorry. It's not a separate universe. It's the same universe. This takes place different times of different time periods. That's it. Okay? This ain't Marvel, okay? There's like no multiverse right now, okay? Maybe I don't know. Hey, Blinded, what's up? You coming in? I don't know. Get in, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what this is. No, I don't know what that is. Yeah. So that's what I'm beginning to think. I think because based on this, because we finally found why, right? Like Degrassi, like we finally found out why he needed Grogu. Why he needed Grogu. Okay? And maybe that's the same. Oh, so thank you, Bly. Well, and obviously they Mando and Grogu decided to ruin that, decided to shatter that dream, right? By destroying the pods with the clones of Gideon, and I think the arc is done for Gideon. I think that's I think that's it. Now the same thing could happen for Snoke because Snoke has a force. So this is kind of like a foreshadowing kind of thing for Snoke. Okay? And I know Snoke is technically a clone of Palpatine in the sequels, but you know what I mean. Like if you know what I mean, right? It, and also, I think in Return Revenge of the Sith, Order 66 going on at the Jedi Council on Coruscant. I also think Moff Gideon was around at the time. You did see him was around at the time, and he had ulterior motives that he wanted that he wanted that he wanted Grogu to get the Force. So I think Moff Gideon was around during Order 66. You know, right? Because you saw the flashback. I think there's or 69. You know what? It probably sounds better 66 or 69. I could make a parody of that, but yeah. I can make a joke out of that, but I'm not going to. 66 sounds more devious because 666. Oh, never mind. I mean, Palpatine was basically the devil, right? What's the devil known to be? It makes what's the devil? What do they say about the devil? They make to say the devil's greatest trick is to make everybody think doesn't exist, right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, see? You know me, I'll make a joke about that. That's funny though. But they should get Jar Jar Binks is so special. Hey, Jar Jar Binks, I'll be special for the downfall of the Republic. Jar Jar Binks is the real emperor. He's the one that gave Palpatine all the power. They fuck, they fuck the Jedi. This is actually pretty funny. Uh so there's definitely gonna be a season 4 of The Mandalorian. It's been written, it hasn't been officially like confirmed, but you know they're gonna do a season 4. Ahsoka is the next one in the saga, right? Gangbang. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So Ahsoka is the next one, right? And that's where we finally be introduced to Thrawn, who I think done right in the Filoni movie should be the overall arching villain of that movie. Oh, really? Oh, is it who? Who? Give us a hint. I know you have. I know you have blinded. So I think Thrawn should be the overarching villain of the finale, the Filoni movie, which will be the finale. Hey, Derpy. Yeah, what happened at Order 1, 2, 3? What happened between Order 1 all the way to Order 69? What happened? Where's all the other orders? What happened to all those other orders? What did they forget? Did they forget? Order 1 to 68? What happened? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Somehow with it returned. So yeah, okay. Ahsoka's next in this as the next Star Wars movie, not movie show in August. Do you guys think Mando makes an appearance in Ahsoka? It's pretty yes or no thing. Will Mando appear in Ahsoka? Or Jajarin? Jajarin. And look, the Filoni movie is going to be after the Rey movie. The Rey's movie is going to be first. I'm telling you. The new Jedi Order is going to be first. I don't. What's of Marvel's and yeah, Bo-Katan's hilarious. I love it when Marvel uses the new Jedi Order or the New World Order. I'm like, what are you? I'm like, I'm like, what are you? Wrestling fans? Man, like Marvel, Disney. No wonder. I think here's the thing. I think Disney was seriously in talk, really wanted WWE. I think they really wanted wrestling. I think they really wanted wrestling. I'm just saying that. Now they're a little mad that they're now they're a little they might be a little mad that Warner Brothers wanted to put some of the wrestling shows on their network. Not own WWE, just have the shows on their channels. I think Disney really wanted WWE. Why else would they have these? Why else have New Jedi Order and the Captain America New World Order? It was conspiracy hat, man. Come on. Hey, Degrassi, you're gonna see Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash at the Captain America premiere. Watch. Watch. Disney Duck, that's actually pretty funny. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Um, so yeah, it looks like so based on the movies, it looks like it definitely leading towards that we're getting Rey's movie first. 15 years after Rise of Skywalker. Okay. That stuff happened first. Written by a Canadian. No, directed by a Canadian. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, Din Grogu. Yeah, that's his name now. Din Grogu. Din Grogu. Now, like like Bob Iger now apparently like wants a Star Wars movie every year now, like they did before, after, uh, when it before, right? Like they went. They wanted. I think Bob Iger says he wants to do a Star Wars movie every year now again. Remember they did that since Rise of Skywalker, 15, 16. No movie. It's 17, 18, and 19, right? Right? They did that, right? Now he wants to do it again because there hasn't been a movie since 19, obviously, right? 2019, Rise of Skywalker. There's been shows, but it hasn't been a movie. But he wants a movie. He wants a movie every year now, right? From Star Wars. He wants that. I guess Cheap Pack. Yeah, Cheap Pack didn't want that. So, and apparently they're getting ready for production on the Rey's movie, New Jedi Order, in the summer, I believe, or they're getting ready to ramp it up in the summer. So that's the case, I can see a movie in 2024, December 2024. Okay? December 2024, the next Star Wars movie. Potentially. Okay? That's my early prediction right now. If they start filming New Jedi Order in the summer, I can see the next Star Wars movie being 2024 in December. Now that may possibly push back a Marvel movie because they do have 4 Marvel movies coming out next year: Captain America, Thunderbolts, Deadpool, and Blade. And I know Blade is in November, but don't be surprised if one of the Marvel movies gets pushed back in 2025, especially with the potential writer strike. I mean, writer strike could affect Star Wars too, man. It could affect Star Wars, but the potential writer strike could probably halt production of a lot of things, and not just the writer strike. If the guild, the Actors Guild, SAG, and the Directors Guild, if they go on strike along with the writers, it's going to cause problems. It's going to cause major problems. They'll get a deal done. Right? Obviously, they'll get a deal done. But how long is it going to take for them to get a deal done? Yeah, but I think I think everybody's called Din, right? Everybody's called Din, right? It's like Din is actually like, right. They all call him Dins, right? They're all called Dins, right? Yeah, let's remember, Disney is not afraid of having Star Wars and Marvel. They're big Marvel movies and they're big Star Wars movies all in the same year. It happened. It happened twice with Avengers. Let's remember, if the Force Awakens came out the same year as Age of Ultron, 2 massive box office moneymakers, man. 2 massive, so much massive. And then 2019, you had Endgame, and Rise of Skywalker. Now they thought Rise of Skywalker should make more than it does. I mean, I don't think it was ever going to reach Endgame levels of money, but they thought it was going to make more, right? Obviously. Yeah, he's done. I heard it's good. I gotta check it out. So don't be surprised if they release a Star Wars movie and a big Star Wars movie when they release a big Star Wars or a big Marvel movie. Like, don't be surprised if they're not doing. They said they're not doing episode 10, 11, 12, right? They're not new episodic episodes. They're doing, but they all may lead to eventually what the Rey movie may lead up to an episodic sequel eventually. The fourth episodic trilogy. I know. I gotta see that article, man, when it comes out. And I really do. I really did think. I think Poe. I think Poe. I think Poe. I honestly think I would love to see Poe get his own show. I think give Oscar Isaac his own show. I think I really. I mean, yeah, and Degrassi. Remember, it's the only future movie, right? It takes place after after the Skywalker saga, right? These two movies that we're getting out, they're not direct. They're not these two movies, Mandalorian, or whatever it's going to be called. Whatever it's going to be called. There's no title for the Filoni movie, and the other one that's going to take place way before how the Force, everything was about the Force, the Jedi, the Sith, all that stuff, the origins, everything. That's all history, right? But this is going to be right. So, dude, I don't even know if they're going to do a season 2, man. I really don't know. New Hope is amazing. So I have a question for you all. I'm gonna end this soon, guys. But I have a question for you all. In Rise of Skywalker, do you remember the final scene where Rey was confronted Palpatine, right? And you hear all those voices of the past Jedi. So you heard Ahsoka, right? You heard Ahsoka. So does this mean Ahsoka is dead at that point? Because if you really think about it, it doesn't really make sense to have her voice in there if because she wasn't really involved in the saga, right? Like the movie stuff, right? The movie stuff. She's more in the side stuff. Oh, really? Okay, man. I mean, like, see, see, Vortex. That's it. You know why that's stupid? It is kind of stupid if you really think about it. All right. Redeem Rose Tico, whatever her name is. Audrey Hepburn, nice man. That's nice. Yeah, I know. What's up? What's up, Arkham? Yeah. I'm just gonna say something. Peter Pan looks like shit. Peter Pan or Wendy. Oh my god. But I'm gonna say that. Ahsoka. Well, Rose Tico. Yeah. Rose Taco. I'm kidding. Rose Taco. Same here. Same here, Arkham. But there was one episode in between that was really good. Which one was it? The pirate episode. Episode 5, I thought was really good too. That's the pirate episode, right? That's 5, right? Uh, you know what? James Gunn should give him a DC job. Let him. They got screwed over. Let's admit, these guys, they got screwed. No, not him. Miss Marvel directors, they got screwed over. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think so too. Okay. No, I know Skeleton Crew. I mean, Ahsoka, I'm looking forward to. I don't know much about Skeleton Crew, but I'm really looking for the Acolyte because the Acolyte one is based on twin sisters, and one's being trained to be a Sith, and one is being trained to be a Jedi. I think that's quite interesting to do. But I want to pull. I wouldn't mind a Paul Dameron project. I like Poe. I don't know. But yeah. I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you for coming on. It's episode 22. Let's talk pop, talking about the Mandalorians. I know. But yeah, I know. I am very aware of this. I know that. But thank you for coming on for episode 22, The Mandalorian, season 3, chapter 24, season finale review, spoiler review. Thank you for coming on. So if you know, next week I do Saturdays, right? I do Let's Talk Pop every Saturday. There's probably be nothing. We're gonna talk spoilers. There'll still be a Let's Talk Pop episode, but it's not gonna be like a spoiler review. But in 2 weeks, maybe Saturday or Sunday, I might. So for in 2 weeks, I'm doing Guardians 3 spoiler review. So make sure you see chapter 3, volume 3 of Guardians, so you can come listen to my show and talk about it. It's okay. 5. It's up and down. Yeah, Grassy, you know why? Nobody has social media. That's why. Oh, and also tomorrow night, I am doing a series. Might be not every Sunday, but possibly every Sunday. Kind of looking back, it's a series on where we talk about past stuff, retro stuff, like movies, video games, and TV shows. And tomorrow, I'm doing Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 1 and 2. That's 2 weeks because we're 2 weeks away from a movie. So come join me tomorrow and talk about Guardians 1 and 2. And yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment below. And I'm going to just leave you with this because I just want to.
The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Don't come. That's more brutal than Ben Affleck, okay? That's more brutal than Ben Affleck. I know Ben Affleck's Batman Kills, but look at that. That's pure anger, man. That's pure anger, man. That's more brutal. It's starting to get hype. I mean, come on. That one scene is more brutal than Ben Affleck ever did, okay? Look at that. That's pure anger. That's pure pain, anger, vengeance, man. That's making a statement. I'm just saying, Degrassi, the internet gives people more access to say stupid shit and complain, right? Twitter. Before that, before Twitter, before Facebook, Twitter, and AOL, we had forums, right? We had forums like for a very long time, right? We got to say that. We got to have people complain on forums, and people still do complain on forums. I mean, what do you think Reddit is? Reddit's a forum. I heard rumors of this. I don't know much about it, but I heard people talking about it. I have to do some more research. But thank you, yeah. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Take care, guys.